Okay, let's get this party started. I have never needed makeup more until this moment right here. No sleep at all. And my face is breaking out horribly with all this texture because my hormones are they're leveling back out and everything's going wrong. But I want to try out a bunch of new products, and they're all high-end. Stuff that I got off Octoly once I started coming back and started filming again. I got on there was a bunch of stuff that, if you don't know what Octoly is, you can just grab stuff as a reviewer or as a creator. You can grab stuff to review for free. No obligation. You just have to do the review. So that's what I did. I grabbed a bunch of stuff that I just have been wanting to try out or that I loved and wanted to use again. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to play with a bunch of makeup and we're going to talk about my life. So if you're interested in that, then let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to go in with, and it's from Octoly, and this is actually from Becca, which I was beyond excited that they approved me to review this. I'm so excited. One of my favorite primers is from Becca. So this is their Velvet Blurring Primer, and this one is in the Apricot, I believe. Apricot Haze. Like, that's an awesome name. So let's try this out. I've never had a full size. Ooh, look at that. It's definitely apricot. Apricot-y. Ooh. I've never had a full size Becca primer, so beyond excited right here. Doesn't have a smell. No, it doesn't have a smell at all. And the color kind of does go away, which is cool. That worried me just a tad. It almost has a powder feeling once you get it in. Get it in. That actually feels really, really nice. So far, so good with this. And I always have faith in Becca products, but mostly their primers, because their primers are really good. I love their matte primers. The resurfacing primer, the Ever Matte, both my jam. One of them is, I think, discontinued, but they're so good. Now we're going to move on to another product that I got from Octoly, and this one is not new to me. This is from Estee Lauder, and this is the Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations ever, and I am in 2C3 Fresco, which is a really, really good shade for me. So if you are around my shade range, you can look around this shade range. This is, I want to say it's a full coverage foundation, but it's very, very close, and it just makes your skin look so perfect. And I've heard dry and oily skin people say that they love this, so it can work for either end, you know. I'm oily skin. I love this so much. And I'm going to actually be trying out this IT Cosmetics brush that I got out of the limited edition glossy box. This is the Heavenly Skin CC Plus Skin Perfecting. This is supposed to have like silk and all these different ingredients in the brushes that are actually supposed to help perfect your face. It's like an anti-aging thing as well, which I think is so cool. It's patent pending, but they said you can use this with your skincare or your foundation. I'm going to try it with foundation today, but if I don't like it, then I'm just going to use it for my skincare. I'm not really good when it comes to brushes and my foundation anyway, so I may not like this, but I really want to try it out. I watched a tutorial on it, okay? I wanted to make sure I was using it right. So they tap it in, and then they sweep it. That's not bad at all. What? So I am so excited that you guys are excited that I am back filming. I have missed it so much. I'm not able to film as much as I want to right now, just because when I'm filming, it's like a dead rush to get it done so I can get back to the baby. I don't want to say he's colicky, but he's definitely close. He's having some tummy issues, just like my son Kingston did. And I instantly stopped breastfeeding because he had a milk sensitivity. And I'm like, oh, you know, it's my fault. I'm going to instantly stop. I wasn't really thinking this time around. I'm just trying to switch up my diet and what I eat and continue, you know, breastfeeding from there. So, you know, we're having some acclimating issues, I guess you could say. But, hold on. And he has his nights and days mixed up, so he doesn't sleep. Well, he sleeps, but just all day. So me and my husband are getting probably about 2 to 4 hours of sleep broken up a night. And it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's been really, really rough, you guys. My goodness, this foundation and this brush, oh, that looks good. And this foundation will like have your guys' backs all day. I love this so much. It doesn't break apart on me. It doesn't settle into fine lines. Like, it just makes your skin look so healthy on top of giving you some coverage. So and I surprisingly love this brush for foundation. Like, it's not streaky. My face feels good. I think I'm going to try it out with my skincare too, just to see if maybe I like it better like that. But I would totally use this again for foundation, and I do not like brushes for foundation, so that's saying something. The epidural headache is going away pretty good, which is awesome. I'm excited about that. I found some Excedrin migraine with caffeine that really helps when I'm having a bad day, because I have bad and good days with this headache. But we're coming up on the month-long time that it's been since this started, and it is definitely starting to diminish, which is so good. Now, I actually won this product off Preen.me, which I love. You can find them on Instagram. You can pretty much find them anywhere, but they are an amazing company, and they email me a lot when they're having contests, and I won this. This is from Julep, which I haven't tried very much from them. I don't know if I've tried anything makeup-wise from them. Maybe a lippy or a mascara. Maybe a mascara. But this is cool. This is their Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Skin Perfecting with Turmeric, which I believe that is a spice that they use for coloring. It's like a yellowish orange, and since this is a color correcting, it's a lot. It's everything. It does 5-in-1 different things. But it has a color corrector agent in it, and I think that that's what the turmeric comes in. If you guys know, leave us a comment, let us know, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. Now, this is a cushion tip, just like the Maybelline, only this one's more precise, and this is so good. I was going to wait to try it out for the first time here, but I couldn't. I needed to see if this worked because, you know, issues. And this is so good. It's so small that it can get right up in the corner of your eye if that's where you want to place your concealer. I've been using it here, and it is so good. So good. And I would definitely recommend this. I'm going to continue to have it. I'm not going without it. It's so easy to just line it wherever you need it to go. It's perfect. I absolutely love this. Would highly recommend this. So good. Then I'm just going to use my sponge. You know, I don't even know what this is. If this is Juvenet, I think it's Juvenet from Amazon. But I love this sponge so much. It is like torn apart, and I don't care. I'm still using it. I've had it for so long. I need to get another one. I just haven't gotten there yet. Haven't gotten pretty much anywhere yet. Just trying to keep my house clean and my kids alive. But see, this just melts right in, and it looks so good and healthy. And it makes my under eyes look so good without being too heavy. And that's something that I really, really like about it. It gives you the coverage of those heavy concealers, and it corrects at the same time, so you're not putting on multiple products at once. But it's so light and airy. Like, you don't even feel like you're wearing anything under your eyes. But man, does it pack one hell of a punch. I mean, it's so good, you guys. It's so good. So now I'm going to go in with more IT Cosmetic products because I love them. The IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pore Powder, which, I hit pan on. Yeah, I hit pan on it. I love this so much. And then their IT Cosmetics, what is this? Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Powder Brush. This is really good, really dirty, but I love it. And I'm just going to set all of this. So what videos are you guys excited about seeing lately? I really want to make videos that you guys are excited about watching. And, you know, people's tastes change constantly. So I'm just wondering what videos you guys have been really into watching lately and might want to see from me. Because I'm totally up for switching things up and just doing new things, doing whatever people are excited about. So if there's a video you would like to see from me or videos that you're excited about watching lately, let me know. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows and prime my eyes off camera just so we can save some time. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Brow Stylist along with my, this is the Brow Gel. This is like their little convertible brow powder along with the Pixie Brow Gel. And then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Eye Potion, Primer Potion. You guys know what I'm talking about, on my eyes. And then we're going to get into the eyeshadow. If you guys ever want to specifically see me do my eyebrows in like a dedicated video or anything, just let me know. Alright, now that I have all that done, I want to move on to the eyes. And another thing that I got from Octoly, which was from MAC. And that about blew my mind. I have not tried a lot of MAC products. I have tried, I think there are highlighters. I don't know. I'm not going to go into everything that I've tried from them. But it hasn't been much. They sent me over one of their 9-pan little palettes. And this one is in Semi-Sweet times 9. So it's their 9-pan palette. I've heard good and bad things about this. I have tried it once because I was going downtown and just wanted to play with it. And so far, I think that it's amazing. And they also sent me one of their black eyeliners. And this one is in Feline, which also kind of blew my mind. I'm not going to lie. These are so good and I love these colors. So what I'm going to do is just take this kind of cream bone color here. And I'm just going to set that primer that I put down with this. And I think that these shadows are very pigmented and very creamy. I was very, very pleased because some of the reviews that I've heard on these were the exact opposite. So maybe it's this specific one that is really good, or some of them are hit and some of them are miss, which happens a lot with most indie products. But the ones that I have, this one here, Now I'm going to go in with this middle shade right here. And I'm just going to take a Morphe E27 blending brush and put this in the transition. Now I want to go into this like mustard color here and just put that in the crease only a little bit lower. Oh, this shade is so pretty. I wasn't able to try this shade before and it's just been like calling my name. It's so pretty. So are you guys excited about the holidays coming up? I am excited about pumpkin pie. I am. I'm not gonna lie. The holidays really aren't for me. I would say most of us, you know, we lose our love for the holidays once we hit adulthood because they're no longer fun. You know, you have to try to buy presents for everybody, which just makes the holidays stressful, not fun, because you're not a kid. So you're not just like, where are my presents everywhere? You're the one giving the presents. So it is very, very stressful. But still fun to see family and stuff like that. But this year it's our first year ever that we are going to be essentially alone for the holidays. We're not going anywhere. We're staying home, which we're excited about and also a little sad about, but still kind of excited that we can just sit down, make our own dinner, and spend time with our kids, just one-on-one all day. God, these colors blend out so easily and so effortlessly. Like, they are gorgeous. Now, I really want to take this red and just put it all over my lid. Kind of like I did the other day. Oh, wow, that is pigmented. I've been really liking this, like this fall look. Just having a deep red on the lid. And I know some of you might be like, what are you doing? But I really, really like this look. And wholly pigmented without any... I usually have to put down a NYX Milk, like, primer liner to do this. And I just wanted to see how it would go. And, whoa. Okay, MAC, I see you. Go, girl. But yeah, I've really been liking this look lately. I can't. I don't know why. As you can see, I like wearing it too. This is just what I've been liking this fall. I think it looks really, really pretty. The last time I did this, I actually used the Jaclyn Hill palettes. But not today. No, sir. Now I'm going to go in with this brown shade right here. And I'm just going to, on a littler blending brush, go over the line of the red with it. Just to blend out the lines and make sure that there's no harsh lines. And I've made two separate looks with this palette so far. And I still have a ton that just kind of popped up into my mind. This palette just really gave me inspiration, which is something that palettes that are smaller like this usually don't do. Usually I'll get like two oh man. As I was saying, usually I get two looks that I'm really inspired by a palette of this size, but no. I still have at least 3 different looks out of this that I really want to do, which MAC is getting their hooks in me. Then I'm just going to take that Morphe blender and just blend it all. A whole lot of blending when you do something like bold on the eyes like this, which some of you may be like, that ain't bold, girl, but for me it is. So when I do something that for me is considered bold, I blend a lot. Now I'm going to take a really small kind of dense blender and just lightly go into this black. I'm a little scared. A little scared. And I'm just going to put it right here at the outer V just to deepen this up a little bit. Ooh, that's a black. The great thing about these shadows though is they blend out so nicely that even if you go in a little bit too dark, you can blend it down a little bit. Now what I've been doing with the MAC eyeliner is actually tightlining the top lid, which I've never been able to do. I wanted to try it with this because I didn't want to do a liquid liner. I'm still going to do one today, but I didn't want to that day. And this is so creamy that it actually slid right on. So I'm able to do that. And the great thing about it is it's creamy, but it actually stays because I have that problem. And I know these are not cheap. So I was like, okay, it's so creamy, it's going to run off or it's not going to stay. No, this liner stayed all day exactly where I put it. So this one's a friend. This one is a friend. Sorry if this grosses you out. It grosses me out. Woo! Makes my eyes water, but it goes on! And if you wonder why people do that, it's because it actually makes the top line, lash line, look thicker and darker, which is really, really nice. So I've been doing that a lot. And then I'm just going to come down and do it on the lower line as well, the lower lash line. This is just such a dark and creamy eyeliner. So I have to say I'm definitely impressed with that. So now what I'm going to do... I'm going to do it off camera because it's nothing new. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Precision Eyeliner mixed with my L'Oreal Linear and just do a wing. And then I'm going to put some lashes on, which I'm using the Kiss Ritzy lashes. Love these. My favorite with the Kiss strip lash adhesive. I always mess that up. But I'm going to go ahead and get these done and then we'll pop back in. Alright, now while I'm waiting for those lashes to dry, I'm going to go back in and I always use... from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, it's their brushes. I always use the pointed tip and then I go into everything that I used in the transition and I dust it underneath my eye. So I'm going to go in first with this, then with the brown, and then with the kind of mustard, or I just said that backwards. I'm going to go in with this, then the mustard, then the brown. So a lot of you guys have been commenting on the color of my hair and telling me how great my hair looked, and I absolutely love you guys for that. That's so nice. This is actually my natural hair color because I do not dye my hair while I'm pregnant. Like, I didn't this time. I'm not one of those people that's like against it. I know that a lot of people think that it can be harmful for the baby, and maybe it can be if you dye your hair with certain hair dyes and dye your hair consistently. But I have no problem dyeing it once while I'm pregnant, but I didn't this time around, so this is my natural hair color. I do need to dye it though, because seriously, I have plucked like 3 or 4 grays out of my hair, and I'm not down for that. Then I'm going to use an e.l.f. smudge brush and just lightly go into that black and smudge just a tiny bit of that in the lash line up here. More towards the end than anything, just to give it a little bit more fullness on the outer edge of the look. A little more smokiness. Now I know you may be thinking, Niki, what about your eyebrow and your inner corner? We're going to get to that more towards the end because there's something that I want to use. Now for mascara, I'm going to actually use the YSL The Shock, just because I've had this and have really not used it too much, and I would like to use that. And for my lower lashes, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer and then use this. So just kind of, I have like no eyelashes on the bottom, so it helps kind of grab them out and allow me to actually apply mascara without getting it everywhere. This mascara is so dark. Wow. Alright, now we can go on to the face, and I'm going to use my trusted, ooh, it's definitely trusted, but can you trust it? No, it's dirty. But this is the e.l.f. Total Face Palette, which I only use the bronzer out of, which I love so much. And then I'm going to go in with the Morphe M528. And I just kind of lightly bronze, contour, I don't know, whatever the hell you want to call it. I make my face not look so vampirous. And I love this powder because I can basically use as much of it as I want, and you just really can't overdo it with this powder. It's definitely great for light skin. So you guys, I've actually lost over 50 pounds so far since not being pregnant, which is insane. You know, I lost all of the weight that I gained while pregnant, which was more than I've ever gained before this time around. Thankfully, this was my last. And I've also lost close to 8 pounds of the weight that I was before I was pregnant. So I am making like a lifestyle change in our eating and just everything that we're doing, because I do want to lose weight. I'm going for like a good 75 pounds here. So we've been trying to slowly implement that, because I'm not a direct torture yourself diet person, or I just won't do it. That's just how I roll. But we are slowly getting there. And I think it's working, especially with the breastfeeding. It's burning more calories. So I am one happy camper right now. For blush, I'm going to go in with a Lancome blush, and this is their Blush Subtil. I don't know, it's in Rose Fresque. It's very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Oh, I love that color. It's like a mauve. I just know it's gorgeous. And I'm going to use another Morphe brush, which I'm not affiliate, I promise. These were sent to me from a friend. This is the E3. Oh, it's just so pretty. Lancome. Now this is what I'm excited for. This I got off Octolate, and this is from Lancome as well. Ooh, this is their Dual Finish Highlighter in Shimmering Buff. And it actually comes with a sponge applicator. That's not going to happen. Sorry. But this is what it looks like, and it is gorgeous. I semi-mini swatched it and about lost my mind, but I actually want to put this on my brow, on the inner corner, and as a highlight. So let's see how this goes. This is so much prettier than I thought it was going to be on the site when I looked at it. And oh wow. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that, if my camera will pick that up. That is like princess shimmer. Not glittery, just gorgeous. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Oh, it's so pretty, bruh. It's such a beautiful highlighter. Wow. And they have a bunch of different kinds, you guys. There was, I think, 3 or 4, maybe more, different shade ranges and kinds of these that you could grab. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Let's see how you go on the face. I'm at my cheek. Oh, yes, that's my kind of highlighter. Not too crazy, but just enough crazy. I need to try more Lancome. I feel like a glowing ball. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is really, really pretty. Oh, yay. Way to go, Lancome. Does anybody else like makeup so much that when a company comes out with a product that is just amazing, you get so excited for them and you're like, yeah, yeah, you know, you're like rooting for them? I do that. When I get a product and I try it and it is just so good, I just get so excited for that company. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Milani LUST. This is their a more matte lip cream. I love these so much. And I want a little bit more darkness on that, so I'm going to go over top of it with the Bareminerals Scandal that we got out of that glossy box as well. It's a little bit more brown, so this kind of helps pink it up a little bit with the Milani. These lippies smell like brownie batter. Oh, so good. Alright, and lastly, I'm going to be using the Found makeup spray they actually sent me. This is made with cloudberry extract. Doesn't that sound awesome? Cloudberry? Yes, please. And a really nice spray on it, too. Doesn't really have a smell because they're more natural, but feels good. And this is their dewy makeup spray, so it does leave you with like a light dewiness. Once it dries, I mean, it looks really dewy right now, but it's wet. But once it dries, it's very manageable, and that's coming from an oily skin person, so loving it. I love all of this so much. So here is the final look. I really, really like this for fall. It screams like Thanksgiving at me. So I liked everything that I tried from Octoly. This Lancome highlighter is amazing. The MAC products are amazing. The primer, I'm going to use that a couple more times, but right off the bat, first impressions, that was great. The foundation, the Estee Lauder foundation, is amazing. It's always been amazing in my eyes. It's just so good. So all the products that I tried out, you guys, are amazing. And that Julep Concealer Corrector, you really need to look into that. I will leave everything that I used down below in the description box. If there's a certain look you guys want to see me do, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.